Hello guys and welcome to my first ever video on this channel. Now, you love football, I love football, we love football. This is why the video is showing up on your FYP. If you don't like football, I don't even know why you're here. Because today we are simulating the Champions League round of 16 using ChatGPT. So, as we know, the Champions League draw, happened today, Friday, 27th of February. So let me just copy this prompt I put in, or paste, and let's put it in. So we've got our prompt in. You can read it if you want. I said simulate the Champions League round of 16 with the teams below, and I listed the teams that showed up in the thing. Anyways, let's see what ChatGPT says. So ChatGPT simulated the first game. PSG versus Chelsea. Now, PSG, I believe, came narrowly out, just like last season, where they won it 5-0 against Inter Milan. Chelsea is going against last season's winners. Chelsea being the Club World Cup winners and PSG being Champions League. But Chelsea came in straight top 8. Anyways, in the first leg, ChatGPT says that PSG will take it 2-1, and in the second leg, they will tie 1-1, leading to PSG winning a 3-2 on aggregate. Let's go to the second game. The second game is Galatasaray SK versus Liverpool. Now, Liverpool, I believe, qualified straight in and had a draw with Tottenham, and Galatasaray was the one in the playoffs. They beat Juventus to get to the playoffs, winning 7-5 after winning a 5-2 in the first leg and losing 3-2 in the second leg, but they still go in on aggregate. Anyways, ChatGPT predicts the first leg, Galatasaray will lose 1-2, and Liverpool will win the second leg 3-1, leading to Galatasaray going out against Liverpool 5-2. Next match, we have Real Madrid versus Manchester City. Now, Real Madrid, I believe, didn't get into the top 8 this year. They were 9th, and Man City was 8th, narrowly getting in to the top 8. Now, Real Madrid could have gotten into the playoffs if it wasn't for that last-minute goal, Anatoly Trubin. Anyways, now Benfica aren't in the Champions League anymore. Real Madrid eliminated them to come to the round of 16. Anyways, in the first leg, ChatGPT predicts that it will be a tie, 2-2, and predicts that Man City will take it home 2-1 in the second leg, nearly edging out. Real Madrid lose and go out 4-3. Turns out they're not going to get number 16. At least that's what ChatGPT thinks. Next is Atalanta versus Bayern Munich. Now, Bayern Munich were one of the top 8, and Atalanta beats let me think. Atalanta closely edged Dortmund out of the tournament and won against them. Anyways, it seems that Atalanta will not be going any farther as they lose 5-1 against Bayern Munich, sadly ending their Champions League experience. Next, we have Newcastle versus Barca. Now, Newcastle versus Barca, I don't really know how they got in, but the score is 3-2, which is surprising. I think Barca could have done better, but ChatGPT doesn't say so. But Barcelona still makes it to the next round. Next, we have Atletico Madrid versus Tottenham Hotspur. Atletico Madrid beat Club Brugge in the playoffs to get here, and they drew Tottenham today instead, and Galatasaray drew Liverpool, the other seeded team with Tottenham. Anyways, Atletico takes Spurs on and beats them 2-1, 1-1 in the second leg and 1-0 in the first leg. Next, we have Bodo Glimt. This tournament underdogs in my opinion, but I saw some of their videos. They're not bad. Their tiki-taka is pretty good. But Bodo Glimt being the surprise team in this tournament. But sadly, they will not be going any farther as Sporting Club Portugal beats them 3-1 on aggregate. Next, we have Bayer Leverkusen versus Arsenal. Arsenal qualified top in the Champions League, unbeaten. They haven't lost a single game. And seems they're not going to lose one anyways. They beat them 4-3 and Arsenal goes on to the next round. So the teams that have qualified to the quarterfinals are PSG, Liverpool, Bayern, Barca, Atletico Madrid, Sporting and Arsenal. So now we are going to be simulating the quarterfinals. So I think this Champions League is very exciting as PSG yet again, they didn't, like last year, they qualified low but still got in. Will they make another comeback and win it again this year? 2 in a row? Anyways, random draw, 2-leg results. Let's go in. The draws are PSG versus Bayern. Very exciting matchup. Will Bayern be able to beat the defending champions? Next, we have Liverpool versus Barca. Barcelona, 6th Champions League. Liverpool, not sure, but I'm sorry about my ball knowledge, guys. It's really bad. Anyways, Liverpool. Then we have Man City versus Atletico. It is an English team, Spanish team. Same in Liverpool versus Barca. Then we have Arsenal and Sporting. Bro, what is this? 3 English teams, 2 Spanish teams and Portuguese teams. So basically, I guess, PSG and Bayern being the only teams from their country and Sporting CP also, being an odd one also. Anyways, here are the quarterfinal results. So, ChatGPT predicts that PSG will lose, getting edged out in the quarterfinals by Bayern. Seems they're not going to get 2 in a row. Bayern win it 4-3. Next, Liverpool versus Barca. Liverpool beat Barca 2-0 in the first leg, but Barcelona come back and win 2-1 in the second leg. But they still lose, sadly. So Liverpool beat Barcelona, the 6-time Champions League winners. Seems they're going to be disappointed. Anyways, next match, we have Man City versus Atletico. So Atletico, one of the teams that got in through the playoffs. Man City, one of the seeded teams, top 8, they came 8th, which I think is a shocking position, but let's go. So first leg, Man City destroy Atletico. 3-1 is a pretty good score. And Atletico tie in the next game. They didn't get the results they wanted. And it seems that Atletico are out of the tournament. And next, we have Arsenal versus Sporting. Now, will Arsenal bottle it? Or will they beat Sporting? Time to see. And of course, Arsenal win, but Sporting put up a good fight, only losing by 1 goal. So the semi-finalists are Bayern, Liverpool, Man City and Arsenal. 3 of them being English teams. Now England has the highest chance of winning the Champions League. But Bayern, can they be the odd one out and win the tournament? So let's go. Simulating semi-finals and finals now. So the semi-finalists draw Bayern versus Arsenal. Will they be able to beat the team who came number 1 in league phase and bring the Champions League to Germany again? So first match is Bayern versus Arsenal. In my opinion, I feel like Bayern might win. Hopefully, if Bayern win, you have to subscribe. Okay? I haven't checked yet. I'm guessing right now. Scroll down. And Bayern, being the only German team in the whole tournament, beat Arsenal 3-2, winning 2-1 in the first leg and drawing in the second leg. Okay, now the next semi-final, it's Liverpool versus Man City. Who will be facing Bayern in the final in Budapest? I think it's Budapest. Let's scroll down and see. Liverpool versus Man City. Man City beats Liverpool 2-1, 2-2. 2-2, 2-1. Man City beating Liverpool. Honestly, I'm not that surprised. I'm guessing Haaland hat-trick across 2 legs. That's my prediction. Anyways, the finalists, Bayern versus Man City. So, 1 match. Let's see how it goes. In my prediction is it's going to go 3-3. Then it's going to go to extra time. And Bayern are going to score the winner. So, let's see. So, full time, Bayern 2-2. Extra time, 3-3. Now, I didn't guess it completely correct. I said full time 3-3, but it was 3-3 in extra time. And Bayern closely win against Man City in penalties, beating them 5-4. So now the champions are Bayern Munich. Congratulations to them. They've edged out every team in this tournament, in the quarters being the only German team to bring it back to Germany. And now they've won the Champions League. Now our video is over. Thank you for supporting me and watching this video. If you want more videos like this, leave a comment and tell me which tournament I should do next. Thank you.